well, it eventually slid off the blocks, and yeah.
Stay tuned. We're going to give you some tips on how to prevent and solve this problem.
So here we are, about 40 minutes into our journey, and it's raining.
Oh, that 2020 look.
2020 just keeps getting better. All is well so far. We'll see when our next stop. Bye, Gavin. Okay, so now it's storming. Yeah. Pretty stormy. Yeah, pretty stormy. Oh, it's raining. Doing okay. Everything's slow. Check in later. We are at our site. It was going well. We got backed in and we were putting the, we got all level, everything was great. And we went to set up the hitch, you know, get it off the van and then put it onto the blocks. And we had it on the blocks and we were cranking it up, and we're on gravel. So, well, it eventually slid off the blocks, and yeah. And it's back there, if you can see it. No, you can't. Well, anyways, it's back there in the gravel. Yeah, but good old Mike is coming with his truck, and his hitch is real low. So he is going to put it up on his hitch, jack it back up, and get it back on the blocks before the weather gets even worse. So that's where we're at. First newbie problem. Oh well. Mike is there, and they're getting it up on his hitch, and we're going to get it level. I think everything will be okay. Yep. Okay.
So yes, our travel trailer fell off the blocks under the tongue jack, and we were in the rain on soft gravel, and we were newbies. We didn't even have large pieces of wood like 2x8s, 2x10s to put under the wheels, stabilizers, or the tongue jacks. We didn't even think to have that, nor did we have it. And yes, we did have all our wheels chalked, but obviously it was not enough in this situation.
Okay, so now we have to make it even more level. And so we got the van, got it hitched up finally with our hitch. Oops. And now we're going to off the chocks first and make it level. And we're going to do it right. Yeah.
Here are 2 tips to prevent this from happening. Tip number 1, make sure that you carry enough pieces of wood, like 2x10s, to fit underneath your tires, your stabilizers, and your tongue jack. If you ever end up in an unstable situation, these are key. Tip number 2, always chalk those wheels. I know you've heard it a million times, but it's true. Always chalk those wheels. It is the first thing to do before unhitching, and it is the last thing to do before you head out. So this is how we got it up, got hitched. Yeah.
So when ours fell and we were in the pouring rain and we didn't know what to do, we fortunately had our good friend Mike that was there, and he and I had to engineer a way to get it up. Wait, not like that. We had to engineer a way to get this tongue back up so that it was at the right level. I could slip the van hitch underneath, and it wasn't going to reach. So fortunately, he had a truck with a low hitch on it. So that kind of brings me to that first point, that if this does happen to you, probably the first thing you should do is find somebody in that campground that has a really low hitch that can reach it, because we didn't have all of this wood underneath. If you remember, this had fallen out, and I don't know if you could see that in the video, but with just this tongue jack fully extended, it wasn't high enough to get on there. So he had the low hitch, but still that wasn't high enough. So that was a fun one, because we backed the truck up to it, and I jump up on the truck, and I'm basically doing this to push it down far enough to slip underneath the hitch. It worked, but I wouldn't say it was the safest thing to do. Nonetheless, so that's maybe the tip number one. If you can find somebody with a low hitch, that might solve your problem. Another thing, if you can afford the weight, is a high lift. And you see those on Jeeps, there are those jacks that sort of slip in under the edge here, and you would just jack it up that way. I'm not going to say it's the safest way, but it is an option. A bottle jack underneath this might work as well. But no matter what you do, if you can lift this up, because chances are you can't lift it yourself, if you can lift that up, then you can get some wood underneath quickly and let it settle back down. Again, none of this is safe, but neither is leaving your rig too low and you can't jack it back up. I hope that helps.
So we're here, finally get it all jacked up, all is well. And we're good. Going to eat. Okay, good morning. Day one. It's Saturday. And he made some awesome coffee. It tastes really good. He's using the Camp Chef griddle. What do you got there, babe?
Coffee and sausage, and it was a rough night's sleep.
Yes, it was. This breakfast will taste mighty good. This is where we are.
Chunks.
Oh, well, it is time to drain the black tank. Look at all that. You know what?
I saw a check already. Oh, some little bits of poop.
Oh, the boys are so interested in this.
I know, because it's poop. We like
Oh, gross. All right, that's enough of that stuff. Got it all hitched up. Got the camper all pretty much packed up. So far, so good. Hi, Zachy. Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you found it helpful, or at least entertaining. If you did, please like and subscribe for weekly videos of our practice runs and our 7-month trip around the States.